Hey, hi. Palm disease detection. So these are the two files for your project. I'll share with you. So first one is training file. So in the training file, we have trained the model. Okay. You can also run this particular code. Just only thing you have to make sure key you should have this database, okay, data set in your drive. Okay, so you can run every block one by one. Okay, and it will get executed. Okay, but training, for the training part, you no need to run it again because it will take an number of hours to get trained, so it's useless by the way, because I have already trained the model and all outputs are there. Okay, so you can directly show it. Okay, so I'll just explain you the code. Okay, so here is the code to mount the drive. Okay, and here are some libraries which we have used like TensorFlow, Keras, Matplotlib for displaying graphs, right? TensorFlow is for machine learning related operation. NumPy, Sklearn, Keras is also machine deep learning related operation. So you there are a bunch of libraries are there. You can also do your own research. Okay. So first, what I have done, I have splitted the data set as the data set which you have shared, that is basically a complete data set, right? So what I have done here, I have splitted the data set into training into testing part. Okay, what I have done, in your given data set, suppose this is a given data set, I have splitted the data set training 80% training, keep 80% training part, 20% testing part. Okay, so with the 80% training part I will train the model, and with the 20% I will test the model and find the accuracy. Okay, so this is what we have done. We have splitted the data set and splitted the folders. Okay, if you run this particular code, it will automatically split it. Okay, so here is the summary. Like we have these TCs. Okay, which having total 589 images, and then we, after splitting, we have training this number of images, testing this number of images, and which we have done for all categories. Okay, so after that we are identifying the number of classes. So this number of classes are there, correct? And I'm removing some uh, Jupyter notebooks if are there in category list. Okay, and then what we have done, we have written code to process the file. Okay, so what we are doing, see, for the training person we need to uh, access file one by one, right? So here we are doing key, we are processing, loading all the images into x and y variable to get algorithm train. Okay, so x basically will be your input, y will be our output key, what is the label type of particular image, that will be y, and x will be the image numpy. Okay, so basically here what we are doing, we are reading a image and we are converting into 128 by size, because algorithm need a specific size. Okay, we can't pass the random size data. Okay, so we are resizing it. Okay, and then we are converting into a transform array, because image is nothing but collection of pixels, right? And pixels is nothing but a single three digit array, so we are converting it into a array. Okay, and similarly label, we are considering the folder name as a label, which will be the image output. Okay, and then we are storing into variables. Okay, so here we are doing the same, loading data set. Okay, and here we are called the function key, first we'll load the training data and then we'll load the testing data. Okay, and then whatever data set we have loaded, we are saving it into our numpy array for future purpose, because this process will take an hour or 2 hour. Okay, so that's why we are saving it into a numpy array, so that next time we can load easily. And here we are analyzing the category, so these are the number of categories with number of images. Okay, similarly this is the pie chart in percentage format key. This is something like key honey disease having 9.6 images out of database. Okay, data set. Okay, this is like that. Okay, so this is the shape. Okay, so we have almost training 6600 something training file and 1666 testing file. Okay, so this is also the same graph. So these are the some random samples which from our data set. Okay, and this is the neural network which we have created. So we have used convolutional layer, max pooling layer. So I suggest do some your own research, do some YouTube research, what is convolutional layer, what is max pooling layer, what is Danes. Okay, what is flutter, you will get it. Okay, you will get a bunch of uh, tutorials which can help better than me. Okay, and here we are doing the training. Okay, so we have used 100 epoch, 32 batch. If you increase the number of batches, then it will increase the accuracy as well. Okay, so after training, almost training, we have got 97% accuracy, which is very good. Okay, and after that we are evaluating model with doing the real time test. Okay, with all data. Okay, so here we are taking the bunch data, converting into a single bunch. Okay, and then this is the graph to plot the accuracies, and this is calculating overall accuracy, and this is the classification report. So this is all that. Okay, this is a bunch of training, testing, real time data. Okay, so after training, testing data, so this is the conclusion matrix out of the data which we have tested, and this is the accuracy graph for all classes. Like for the white scale, we have very good prediction, because it has very lots number of images and good data set. But for this this class disease, we have very limited images, and we have got average accuracy. Okay, so this is the overall accuracy of accuracies of all classes. Okay, so we overall we have got around 80% accuracy, which is very good as per the data set, because your data set is very uh, we having very less image quality, and it is a random data set. Okay, it is not a proper data set. Okay, but still we have got very good accuracy, and this is the graph for the accuracy. Okay, and here we are saving the model. This is the model architecture you can put into your graph thesis and all. And then we are loading the model, and then we are predicting the random uh, this is not accident, this is okay, it should be this is okay. And here we are predicting the live, here we are making the live prediction. Okay, what happened to it? Okay, so here we are created a function which is basically reading the image and making the prediction and giving the output. Okay, just like here, key, here I have passed some data set image. Okay, and which was the related to bug, and it's also predicting this is bug. Okay, similar to here we are doing the same. Okay, here also, and also okay, it is just real-time test cases which I was testing, and which is working very fine. Okay, so this is a training code. Okay, which we have done. Okay, similarly I have created one more file for live prediction, where we have included the SMS thing as well. Okay, so for the live prediction, you just have to access this particular file, and you have to copy this all code one by one code. You either you can, what you can do, you can download this notebook. I will share you the .py file, so that my name will not be appear there. Okay, and then you have to go to your Google Colab, and in Google Colab you have to click to open notebook. Okay, and in the open notebook, upload whatever IPNB file I will share with you. You just have to browse it and open it. Okay, then it will automatically get open in your Colab. Okay, so here we are downloading the model, whatever model we have trained, and this is also the JSON file of our model. Okay, and here we are loading the file. Okay, and this is the function code which I have written to send the message. The credential which you have shared for Twilio, I tried, but that is not working. The system is asking to purchase a number and verify number every number, so which is not good. Okay, so you can just uh, delete that account, Twilio account. So I'll give you one another one, fast to SMS. Okay, so go to fast to SMS. Okay, you have to create your own account. Okay, I'll not share you my own. Okay, and I have put it some monies there. Okay, so you just have to create the account. By default you will get 50 rupees, but you can put your own as well, because this service take 5 rupees for one message. Okay, because we are not authorized, and we are just using their services, quick message services. Okay, because we want quick message, so it will take 5 rupees. Okay, but if you approve DLT SMS, this will take huge time. So it will charge just 0.25 paise. Okay, so then you can do the sign up, and then you can go to dev API. Okay, or you can, okay, you can go to dev API. In the dev API there is a API key option is there. Okay, so in the API key you can copy this key. Okay, and you can paste it here. Okay, instead of my, you can put your own. Okay, and here is the message. If you want to define your own message, you can also define it here. Okay, and if you want to put your mobile number, so you can put it here. Okay, like I have put it my one. Okay, if you want to add multiple numbers, then you just have to place comma and put the number. Then again you can put comma and put the number. Make sure it will charge 15 rupees. Okay, one message one mobile, 1 rupee, 5 rupees. Okay, so you have to keep money in your wallet accordingly. Okay, so you can put multiple numbers here like this. Okay, and if here we are just calling the first two API, SMS API, and we are passing our data, and it will send a message. Okay, similarly here we have defined the categories, and this is the loading the model, and here we have make the predict distance function, which is basically reading the image, converting into array, and we are passing the array into our model, and model will make the prediction and it will show the output. Okay, like that. So just like that, if you go below, so whenever you will run, it will ask you for select the image, so you can download the image from dataset and you can upload the image, and then it will give the prediction key what is the disease detected. If it is healthy, then it will don't send the message. If it is not healthy, then only it will send the message. Okay, so this way you have to do. Okay, and if you don't want to send a message, you just want to do the testing. Okay, so you can see, you can comment it. Okay, you can put hash in this send SMS function. Okay, else you have to remove the hash if you want to send a message. Okay, and I have added a validation key. If disease is more than 50%, then only send a message, otherwise not. Or also if it is healthy, then don't send a message. Okay, so this way we have done the system. Okay, I'll share you this dataset as well, my dataset. So in model you will able to find all models, hybrid models, model architecture, everything. Okay, so yeah, this way we have done your model. Okay, and do let me know in case anything.
Thank you guys for watching my video. If you're new, then subscribe channel and share with your friend. Thank you.